Cluck TV presents A Closer Look with Al Travis, sharing how they select the stories featured on Destination Small Town.
Welcome to another Destination Small Town. I'm Al Travis, and this business, very interesting. Never thought she'd be in this business, gets in it, and loves it. And now becomes a family business. That's what we do, is we find these shops at Destination Small Town. Today, Le Mars, Iowa, and Piece of Cake. Piece of Cake. Cakes, candies, cookies, desserts, anything you need to complete your special occasion, including birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, graduations, company parties, and much more. It's Piece of Cake in Le Mars, Iowa. Well, what we'd like to do at Destination Small Town is go right to the source. Our guy's there with the satellite feed. It's Michelle from Piece of Cake. Michelle, how are you?
Hi, Al. Glad you guys could stop in and visit us today. This is Michelle Baumgars here with Piece of Cake in Le Mars, Iowa. We are the ice cream capital of the world, and what better to go with ice cream than some cake? We actually started our business back in 2003 when I first started baking cakes for friends. In 2006, the business became official out of the house, and we finally outgrew our home kitchen. And in 2013, we opened the storefront that we have here today, downtown Le Mars. So as you can see, we have several different cakes here. We do cupcakes, cookies, bars. We've expanded to include lunch. We have a full salad bar. You can come and get just about anything from us these days.
All right, tell us how you got started in all this.
Well, Al, we started out with birthday cakes out of the house, and I had a friend who convinced me to make her daughter's wedding cake, and that's kind of where the basis of the business ended up and why we ended up moving into our store here. We have one of our wedding cakes here, which is one of the most popular designs that we do right now. Most brides are interested in a smaller cake like this, 2 tiers. This design is actually very popular. It's very elegant looking, but very simple at the same time. It can be dressed up with pearls and roses. A lot of the girls will use burlap or the rustic touch, wood slices underneath it to dress it up. It's really a versatile design, but it's just the right size for today's brides. Not too big, but not too small. And then the girls like to add cupcakes to it, and we have some cupcakes here. Good variety of what's popular these days. And as you can see, they're not just plain old cupcakes with white frosting on them. We've got some gourmet stuff here. This one's got cookie dough in the middle. That one's got raspberry fruit filling. This one's called a chocolate caramel obsession, our chocolate fluffernutter, and even a fancy champagne one here. These are all very popular flavors at weddings these days, even graduations, and straight out of our bakery case, and they're unique flavors that you can't find anywhere else.
Can you maybe show us around and show us how you do what you do?
We're here in our decorating room now, and this is my daughter Samantha. So she is kind of the reason that I'm in business right now, and we've actually been working together for quite a while since we built the store here and even before. But for her 3rd birthday, I did a Barbie doll birthday cake because that's what she wanted, and I spent about 5 hours of frustration on it and swore I would never ever make another cake, and here we are. So Sam is kind of responsible for getting me into the business, so we do a lot of stuff together. She's been helping me out since she was really little, over half her life. So we're going to show you right now how to make a chocolate fluffernutter cake, and this is one of our most popular flavors out of the 54 that we offer. So we're going to get going on our cake here, and we've got a chocolate cake baked for that one. There you go. So as I said, she was 3 years old when we first started this endeavor, and of course, you know, we take pictures of things, and her picture of her Barbie doll cake ended up on a poster all about me in preschool, and that's kind of where it started. All these moms were asking me, where did you get that wonderful cake? And of course I said I made it, and one thing led to another, and the next thing you know, I'm baking cakes for friends. And so it kind of got to be a big business, and then one of my friends asked me to do a wedding cake, and that's kind of where it really took off. Now Samantha's been helping me out in the kitchen since you were how old?
About 8.
About 8 years old. So yeah, the first thing she learned how to do was bake, and of course she used to do that with me in the kitchen anyway. So we've baked together for quite a while, and then we went to decorating cupcakes. That became the popular thing for weddings, and so she learned how to do that fancy little cupcake swirl, which she is going to show you in just a little bit as soon as we get this cake done. Now you can see I've got a good layer of chocolate frosting on here. We like lots of frosting on our stuff, and everything here is homemade. We've had a lot of customer service reps who wanted to come in and sell us all kinds of products, and we just decided that everything was homemade to start with, and we didn't want to change that for our customers. So everything here is homemade, and we like to keep it that way. So our next step here with Fluffernutter is to put a peanut butter fluff frosting on here. As you can see, I am squeezing pretty hard here on some of this stuff. This is not so easy on the hands some days. We teach cookie decorating classes every now and then, and by the time cookie decorating class is over, some of these people look at me and go, "How do you do this all day long?" Lots and lots of fudge drizzle on there. We need a chocolate frosting bag. We forgot one. We're going to dump these Reese's Peanut Butter Cups right in the middle there. There we go. Sam is a lot faster at cupcakes than I am, but I'm a lot faster at cakes than she is, so we make a good team. All right, so we're just going to pipe a border on here real quick. Load it up real good. Well, it didn't take me long to empty that bag.
Not really.
And in case you were wondering, our recipes don't call for calories, so we don't put any in. And there we go. One of our most popular flavors in full cake form.
All right, what about the little cakes? The cupcakes.
Well, Al, you've already seen me at work. Now we're going to let Samantha show off what she does best. She is going to be frosting for us one of our most popular flavors, the chocolate chip cookie dough cupcake. Now this one has a little ball of cookie dough baked inside, so if you like cookie dough straight out of the fridge, this is the one for you. See how fast she is at that? She's only been doing this for at least 10 years?
13.
13, she says. Even I lose track once in a while. This is a fun one. It's a favorite with the kids, a favorite with guys, a favorite with ladies. It's just a popular one all the way around. Here's a fun fact for you too. Last month we sold almost 8,500 cupcakes. Just cupcakes, and that's just one of the many things we do. Cupcakes made up about 40% of the goodies that people came here for last month. So that's a pretty incredible figure. So if you'd like to see some of the other things we sell, we have some examples for you over here. We have one of our most popular items here that's not a cupcake. This is called a Knock You Naked bar. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it's an incredible combination of peanut butter and caramel with a chocolate chip cookie dough. That'll knock you out of the park, definitely. So those are really popular. We have other kinds of bars here, and of course we have a lot of decorated cookies, and Sam and I do decorate the cookies fairly equally. And of course, since we're the ice cream capital of the world, we have to have ice cream cone cookies. They're always fun to do.
Well, Michelle, I surely do thank you for your time.
Well, Al, thank you so much for joining Sam and I today here at Piece of Cake in Le Mars, Iowa. We were actually just putting some new pictures up on our Facebook page. You should check it out. We're also on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. So go and check those things out for us and stop in anytime. We would love to have you come by and join us for a dessert.
After watching that, you almost got to go out and get yourself a piece of cake, don't you? Piece of Cake, Le Mars, Iowa, right here on Destination Small Town.